So mi gente, what's poppin'? What's cracking? What's good? We are at St. Lucy's Church in Methuen, Massachusetts, and we're gonna see if these people are gonna start giving us some answers as to why these cars are now being moved out of the church. And we're also gonna see if they can give us a valid reason as to why they're charging Lawrence residents and everyone else a secured lot storage fee of $34.50 when these cars are clearly not secured. So let's see what they gotta say. I guarantee you they don't even answer me, but it's very important that you guys see this. So we'll get a couple plates and we'll see what's going down. That way people can see if their cars are in fact here in a unsecured lot. I mean, unless, you know, and again, no disrespect intended, but unless you're putting them in la mano de Dios and that's what you consider secure, then by all means it's secure. But I don't see a fence. What I see is valley drivers driving away because they know they're about to be caught up. They know they're about to have to start doing some explaining as to why they continue to violate state laws when it comes to the tow contract in the city of Lawrence. So again, we're not making any of this up. These vehicles have been towed for the snow ban in the city. Again, 4BT371. Yeah, you about to be charged illegally $34.50. Sorry, but we're doing what we can to spread the word and stop this madness that continues to happen in our city. So look at all these cars, mi gente. All of these cars. They're all unsecured, but I thought it was very important to get the plate numbers. So that way, at a later point in time, they can't say, Debo, you don't know what you're talking about. This never happens. We have no clue. This one don't even have any plates, which means the owner probably surrendered the vehicle, or that's going to end up in a chop shop real soon. You got a gray Volvo 5SY685. I got a pickup truck over here. To get a plate off this. YNC30. And again, if you notice, these cars are all being towed now, probably to a secured lot. This plate is upside down. Whoever owns this car, please flip your plate the other way. It's just a stupid reason to get pulled over, but that plate is 5WN358, and that is a black Subaru. Next plate, white BMW 3DW848, white BMW. Maroon Kia, license plate 815YH5. Gray Nissan Murano 1VD788. And like I said, look, these cars are being dragged up the street. Let me see if I can catch this, because they're also damaging your vehicles, mi gente. Somebody had their emergency brake on, and they're dragging this car through the parking lot on the emergency brake. Those tires are not spinning. But this is what they're out here doing. Dragging cars through the parking lot. So whoever owns this gray Honda Accord, license plate 5LB519, know that they took your car and dragged it all the way to Methuen. on the emergency brake. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But this is what we're looking at. I'm sorry?
Would you find it somewhere?
What?
That car?
Yeah, no, the car's right there.
It was just left there?
These are snowband tows from the city of Lawrence.
Yeah.
And what's happening is Ronnie Perino is charging people a secured lot fee.
Yeah, he charged me once.
He charged you and you're the plow guy?
No, my son got towed there for an insurance job and it was crazy.
Does this look secure to you?
Yeah, no.
Not at all, right?
No, not too secure.
Under the state laws for towing, it calls for $34.50 to be charged if the vehicles are in a secured lot. So we've already established that this lot is not secure, correct?
Pretty secure, yeah.
How often do you see cars being parked in here from the snowband, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
I've seen them in here before, but I thought they might have been coming from this guy moving them to plow his lot. I never really figured out where they came from.
Well, the problem with that is, right? What is that?
It's an auto dealer. They got
Dealer,
no plates,
right?
No plates, right? Yeah.
You see the difference?
Are you with the tow company?
No, I'm with the city of Lawrence. I am a community activist, and this has been an issue that has long plagued our city. So
how does he get the contract over there?
I don't know, but we're trying to figure out how we can lose it. And that's why we're here today.
Good luck.
Well, thank you, sir. You have a safe day and be safe. So, mi gente, again, I'm not making any of this up. All of this is happening on the live video. They are dragging cars with the emergency brake on, potentially damaging people's vehicles, charging people a secured lot fee of $34.50, and this is not secure. This is not what we expect of our Lawrence tow companies, and we demand that Mayor Rivera step up to the plate and address this issue for his constituents. Because again, this is ridiculous. This should not be allowed to continue, yet it continues to happen. So, if you guys have seen enough of this ridiculousness, then I strongly suggest you contact the mayor's office and tell him that you expect more out of Valley Towing and that this should not be acceptable. So, I mean, I'll try to ask him, see what he says, but I doubt the guy's going to answer me. He has to get out the car. Well, maybe not, because he's using the boom anyway. That's what we used to use for trespass tows as well. We used to just lift and go. So, let's see what this gentleman has to say. Again, I doubt highly he's going to answer me, but we at least have to give him the fair opportunity to address it. Damn. Can you damage the van anymore? Shit. And it's sad that this is the way, our cars are being treated by this company. And if you strongly disagree or you demand change and you demand better, then I suggest you start making these calls. I suggest you start demanding more of our elected officials when it comes to the defense of Lawrenceans. Because while we understand that there is a snow ban, we understand that people have a job and a role to play, there's also a right and wrong way to do things. Dragging cars on the emergency brake across town is not the way to tow cars. But then again, if you're in a rush to take someone's car, then that's exactly what happens. You grab and go. You don't care about the person's vehicle. You don't care if that's their sole means of transportation for their family to get around and do what they need to do. You do what you have to do to get up and go. So, like I said, this is not anything new. This is standard operating procedure for valley towing, and we demand better. We deserve better. So, like I said, he didn't even answer me the last time, so I'm gonna walk up. Yeah, see, and that's what happens every time I get close. He drives off because they don't have answers. They can't give me a valid answer. They're scared to give us a valid answer because they know that the word is getting out. And you are absolutely right, Christine. This is a disgrace. They are charging you a secured lot fee. I'll keep walking. Hopefully he'll leave the parking lot. How about that? And then y'all can come pick up your cars. So this is the power of the live, though. This is the power of pressure. This is what happens when you apply pressure. People just don't want to answer you. Don't want to have anything to do with what you got to do. See? I can't make this up. Beat it. Scram. Skedaddle. The fuck out of here. Sorry for my language. Forgive me, folks. But that is what happens when you go up and you request answers from Valley Towing. They drive off. And here's the important thing to remember, mi gente. I wish they would try to kick me off this property. How are they going to kick me off somebody else's property that they're charging you to store their vehicle at? They can't. That's why he drives off. That's why when it comes down to answering the hard-hitting Debo Show questions, crickets. That's all you're going to find is crickets. It is what it is. I can't make this up. You see the live. That's why people question me and they say, D, how come you don't edit nothing? How come you go live? Well, because the live captures exactly what it is. The live is the proof in the pudding when it comes down to people saying, that's not true, Debo. That didn't happen the way you say it did. Well, I guess what? El cámara don't lie, papa. El cámara don't lie, papa. So, Mr. Perino, you are officially put on notice. It's time for you to start talking. And you better come to the table with the right answers, because I am literally going to City Hall right now with my video evidence to show that you continue to charge Lawrence residents $34.50 for their car to be parked in a secured lot. And that is not the case, mi gente. That is not the case at all. Holla at your boy. Call me a snitch, call me a rat, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I do not give a damn, but we are going to bring change to this city. I am truly going to hold people accountable for their actions in my city. If you have a job to do and you are contractually obligated to do said job, I'll be damned if you don't do that job. Holla at your boy.